He was only 10 years old and he had gone through a devastating car accident. He lost his left arm. The boy started to become depressed. His parents didn't know what to do, so they sent him to the local Japanese martial art course of judo, hoping that it would boost his self-confidence. And he took to it amazingly well. He loved it. Every day he went there with such enthusiasm. He had an amazing instructor, and his instructor taught him just one move, day after day for months. Eventually he comes in and he tells his instructor, "I think I'm ready for the next move." And the instructor said, "No, this is the only move that you'll ever need." And he worked at it month after month until eventually the tournament came and the instructor told him, "I think you're ready." "Really? You're sure?" He said, "Yes, you are ready to compete." And he made it through from the quarterfinals to the semifinals, and he was there at the final. He had made it to the end. His opponent was a heavyweight. He was petrified. The match began. He did his magic. He practiced the one move that he knew, and he won the game. You can't imagine the smile, the sense of fulfillment and success that he had. He was on the way home with his instructor and he said, "My dear instructor, I want to thank you so much, but could you explain to me, how is it that I won a game? I made it to the finals, but I only knew one move." And the instructor said, "I want to tell you why. Because number one, you worked really hard, you persevered. Number two, the only self-defense for the move that you knew is to grab your left arm, and you don't have one." There was no way that he was going to win. And this boy found out that what he thought was the greatest weakness was ultimately the greatest success. Rashi in this week's Parshas tells us about a mum, a blemish. That if someone has a blemish, they're not able to serve in the Mishkan or in the Beis HaMikdash. But if it's a mum oiva, if it's a blemish that passes, then he's kosher, he's okay, and he can serve. Maybe it's a message for ourselves. How many of us think we have blemishes? We're not able to serve, quote unquote, in the world. What can we do? But if we make our mum, we make our blemish, our weaknesses, into something that's a mum oiva, we let go of it, we move past it, we look elsewhere, then it becomes a mum oiva. If it's a mum oiva, then we're kosher to serve in the world. And sometimes what we feel to be our greatest weakness can ultimately be our greatest success. Have a wonderful Shabbos.
To listen to more by Rabbi Avi Wiesenfeld, visit